later. The x-ray was taken at 7 o'clock this morning. The results were apparently red, and it was known at least a couple of hours ago that the president would be getting out. Dr. O'Leary warned that he might look a little bit thinner, and here he comes now dressed in a red sweater, and he's coming out the front door with his daughter Patty Davis and Mrs. Reagan on his arm, both dressed in red. And what are you going to do when you get home, Mr. President? What are you going to do when you get home?
Sit down.
The President steps gingerly into the car and says when he gets home to the White House, he's going to sit down. And apparently...
His limousine has just pulled up here at the... smiling and waving with his left hand. President continuing to wave with Mrs. Reagan there at his side and daughter Patty Davis. After 12 days, the president back here at the White House. He, of course, was expected to be here 12 days ago at about 2:30 in the afternoon. That's when the assassin's bullet rang out. And, of course, the president then was taken immediately to George Washington Hospital. There was a kiss from Mrs. Bush there, and then the vice president stepping briefly into the picture. A lot of well-wishers just outside the diplomatic reception. This is where foreign dignitaries are usually greeted when they arrive at the White House. The president now going inside, and we are told, you see now the banner, "Welcome Home, Mr. President," which is just over the entranceway there. And so the president is now back home. He didn't seem to mind the